speaking from, I've seen people, and then I've seen dude, like I knew this one dude.
The white
My
people, they
bad.
be into open relationships. They be like,
Yep.
it's okay. Like
Yep.
they don't want to get a divorce. You can have sex with somebody else, and we'll stay together for the kids. That happens a lot, man.
Man, look, I knew this one dude, right? White dude. He was working in a different department from me. He started off as a regular employee, worked his way up to a supervisor position, right? He started messing around, like you said, he started messing around with people or with women that's like, below him as far as title wise, right? Messing around with some regular employee chick. Things was good at first. I want to say like 3-4 months later, out of there. You know what I'm saying? Accusing him of some sexual harassment charge or whatever. But I used to see them flirt all the time in the hallway though. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a
So
sudden one day,
he just wasn't no snitch. Because when you work with somebody, you'll see another
yeah.
side of them. CG3, appreciate you. Where you at, Auntie? I was coming to you next. You know what I mean? This is a touchy subject because I don't work
And
like in like a
yeah.
corporate office. Of course, y'all know
Yeah.
I'm Grism. You know I'm a square bear. But when you work in a corporate office, you seeing people. You gonna do some politicking. It's kind of like high school. People go to lunch together. People talk.
Mm-hmm.
People say they in a bad relationship. People talking about they went on vacation with their husband, they happy. Somebody else is saying me and Timmy,
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, we ain't been going nowhere together. And then somebody else slide up under your woman, and then you get a work husband. Did that rhyme? Mahogany.
And you
How do
know
we got
what?
a work husband? Your man ain't home yet. Tell us the
You know
truth.
what? You know what is in this situation? It proves that it don't matter if the affair was
Mahogany.
consensual because it was consensual.
Mahogany done ran off. Her man done came home.
Yeah,
No, I'm here. You
Reward.
can
Have
hear
you
me?
seen some work
Can you hear me?
husbands in the workplace? Because see, Prince P, he a truck
Yeah,
driver. So he
all the
out on
time.
the road. So it's different when you work like in an office building. You get to see little stuff, third. You just ain't no snitch. You done seen some stuff go down. Talk
Man,
to him.
look, I'm telling you, look, I'm gonna say this. In this situation right here, like I said, it was both consensual, right? Like
Right.
she was cool with it, he was cool with it, but it don't matter if it's consensual. At the end of the day, if the job found out about it and they think it's detrimental to their image or to their company, then guess what? Somebody gonna have to pay the consequences. And obviously, he gonna be the one because he the brother. And then two, on top of that, we going back to the whole work husband, work wife thing. In this situation, he was knocking off like the VP's wife or some shit
He,
like that.
he was
Yeah,
messing with the wrong. He was supposed to mess with the cheerleaders, the ones
like
way
he
down on
yeah
the totem pole.
he was messing with like the VP of the Celtics wife or something. It was
Yeah.
something like, yeah. So
And you
like
know them
pretty
dudes
much,
don't want to see no big black dude on their wife. Come
yeah.
on, man.
But see, you know what is this proves that she at home she was wife to her man, but at work she a work wife for this nigga though.
So
I
that's
mean,
what goes down in the corporate area. When you in an enclosed
telling
space
you.
and it's more than 20 to 30 people working in somewhere, somebody mess with somebody and it's some work husbands and some flirting going on.
Ism, this shit going all the time. Like I said, I've been working in the medical field for a minute now, but before that, I was working in the food industry. That shit happened in the food industry too. Restaurants, any place, office setting, any type of, corporate, whatever. Like it's always some affairs going on with employees, maybe higher ups. Like this shit happen
I
all the
hear that
time.
a lot, third. I hear that with the military. I hear that a lot, like you said, corporate. But now we got my brother Prince P. Prince P drive trucks. Do you think that go on in your industry, Prince P?
Oh, I can tell you a perfect story back in 2007 at
Come on,
Celadon.
spit, player, spit.
Yeah, I was. They had a lunch for this fool to play it off. At the time we was having free lunch, we didn't realize what happened. I forgot the guy's name, but his name was Guy something. He was the president of operations at Celadon. They gave him a Michigan golf club set. Talking about, hey, have a good. And he was going to some new company. Well, we did some investigation. We went on and investigated. We called a guy that knew the guy. Guy called, gave us the whole story. Said, yeah. He told us, yeah, we was down there at the little thing, man. He said, yeah, that little lunch was some bullshit. That white guy got caught up in there with a secretary up in the CEO's office banging her out. So what they ended up doing was they just slid him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Gave him,
Wait, Prince P. Wait. So you saying a guy that was lesser than the CEO, he had sex in the CEO's office?
Yeah, he was the president. He was the
Oh no,
president
no,
of operations.
that was some old porno fantasy type.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah,
bro. Go ahead.
yeah. That's what it
Oh
was.
man.
Yeah, and basically what they would be doing now. So what they did was they just went on and just slid them on to another company. They kept the chick on or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? For a couple of years, they said that was the plan. Keep on for a couple of years, man. Slide them on up out of there so they don't get no sexual harassment suits and nothing like that. And they slid right up out of that shit. Well,
I think
again,
that's what happens in the NBA, Prince. We just getting to hear
yeah.
about this. But what about this,
No,
y'all? What about
yeah,
this?
this is the
Are
way.
they trying to bring this out to the public to cover up the Robert Sarver when he was calling everybody wetbacks and N-words? Did they
Hey,
try
you
to
just you
bring this out
Mm-hmm.
because of that?
hey, you just read my mind because I was just finna go there. I was just finna say
Yeah, the
I
owner of
find
the
it ironic.
Suns. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
bring up a news story so that'll kind of
Yep.
calm his story
Yep.
down. That he's selling the
I was
team
just finna
because
bring it
it's
up.
similar to what happened to the Clippers owners. I mean,
Yep.
you
The
know, and the
top the
Clippers
timing
owner,
of this
the
the
Clippers
timing of
owner
this is
was
ironic.
dealing with a lady of the night. That Vivian chick, that was a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
hey
Mm-hmm.
man, you know, he was
The,
old man. He was tired of his wife, and he didn't divorce her, but he was dealing with Vivian, and he told her we're gonna have these parties, but don't bring Magic. She was like, he Magic Johnson. He was like, I don't care. They lesser than me. I'm the owner. He's a regular nigga. Don't bring them niggas to my party. I'm just saying, when you're dealing with these
Mm-hmm.
rich and elite people, third war, you got the flow.
Nah, I was just saying I was just finna go in that direction, bro. Like I find the timing of this, like this ain't no coincidence that all of a sudden, Idoka is getting dragged and finna get thrown under the bus, like right when this whole Robert Sarver thing is going on and all of that. So yeah, I think it is a diversion tactic, and I'm gonna say this, like,
It
granted,
was
yes, like I said.
consensual, Bert. It wasn't unconsensual or something. They acted like he did something wrong.
And I agree with you, Ism. Trust me, and I agree. And just to add to that, I would say you can't stop two grown people from messing with each other, especially off the clock. These two grown people, if they want to deal with each other, they're gonna do that. But at the same time, like I said, this is what happens when you're dealing with people in the workplace that you work with. It can get real tricky and it can get real ugly for you if shit go wrong. That's why I say I don't fuck with that. I don't engage in that. You know what I'm saying? But to the niggas that do, all I can say is, hey, you better hope the one that you fucking with, you better hope she down, and you better hope she ain't gonna say shit, cause
Yeah, you better
it,
hope she
you
don't
know,
have horse remorse. You better hope she don't
Bert,
yeah,
have horse
have you
remorse.
ever seen a woman that moved up in the ranks and you like, damn, how she get to be manager that quick? You ever seen that when a woman use her feminine
yeah,
wow?
yeah,
Tell
that
us a
happen all
story
the
about
time.
that.
Yeah,
Tell us a
that's
story
crazy.
about that. She come in lower than you, all of a sudden she higher than you. You like, what the hell?
I
Like,
mean, it usually start with like the brown nosing, kissing the ass and stuff, and especially like let she like a young chick, she come in there young, kind of cute or whatever, she come in there brown nosing the supervisor, you know what I'm saying, kissing his ass, just sucking up to him, all buddy buddy with him, which that's supposed to be considered illegal in the workplace, fraternizing with supervisors and all that shit, but people do that anyway, and then next thing within, like say 6 months to a year, she go from regular employee to now she's supervisor or whatever manager, whatever position, you know what I'm saying? So that shit happen all the time, bro. And I already know what time it be, but I mind my business. I don't be caring about none of that shit. But I look at it and I be like, I already know what's going on here, but I keep my mouth shut though. I don't care.
wow. Wow. See, let me see, Prince P. Prince P, see, you drive trucks. You ain't really having these kind of problems because you out in the field. Have you seen how women have used their feminine wiles in the trucking industry to get them ahead? Because Third Ward is in the medical industry. It's probably what, 8-1 women to men in the medical industry, 9-1 or something like
Shit.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Something
it
like
goes
that.
down. Yeah, I mean,
But in your
but
industry, it's the
yeah, the
opposite.
terminals. Yeah, but it's
Prince
the
P,
terminal.
it's probably
It's the
9 men,
terminals.
one
No,
woman.
right.
So you ever seen
Well, it's the
women
nine.
get advanced because of their woman? Tell us about
You
it.
you you, you get that at the terminals. So when you're a truck
Oh,
driver,
I
you
got
got to go to the
show you here.
terminals, and yeah, when you go to the terminals, you see that shit.
Show this
I
to you.
Celadon go to the terminal, saw that JB Hunt at the terminal. They was doing that shit. So we see that shit at the terminals, and you always mac on the chick anywhere in the place. So we was
Right.
partying at Celadon. Under that guy, we was doing whatever the fuck we want to under him. We was mad he was gone. We were
Hey,
having
I got
fun.
some truck driver friends. They work for JB Hunt. JB Hunt is like the starter spot or something. Damn, what happened to
Mm-hmm.
Toya? I just was finna say Toya come in here because that's why I put that up. Where you go, Toya?
Yeah,
Hmm.
truck drivers, we don't see it like that, but we on the turn. We hit the terminals or whatever. If you're a terminal guy, you go to your terminal. You'll see the politics. All that's
Toya, you
politics.
gone fast as you came in here. I was about to bring you in. I had to put up a screen because people be coming in here fake, Toya. I had to make sure y'all say who y'all are. There she go. She getting the thing together. Wait a minute, Toya. These people be coming in here trying to mess up Uncle Wisdom stream. Is that you, Toya?
Politics
Miss Toya. Miss Toya.
going
There
once.
you go.
I think my earpiece is like not connected. Sorry.
No, we can hear you, Miss Toya. We can hear you.
Hey,
I know.
Toy, what's going on?
Just stop with your Barry
Yeah.
White voice, nigga. I'm about to drop third ward. Get out of here, nigga. Try to come in here with your Barry White voice.
Is it you ain't shit?
Yeah,
Miss
Toya,
Toya,
what's
what do
up?
you think about what we talk about tonight? Do you want to talk about Udoka or do you want to talk about the Warrior Queen right now? Rissa Rose, baby, goddamn. Excuse me, I got distracted. Miss Toya, what do you want to speak on? Yeah, she wants to
She'll
She
speak.
be
back
back. She
down.
probably have a connection issue. She'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, any ladies,
Yeah.
I like when we have some ladies up here. We can balance
Mm-hmm.
the conversation. So, Miss Misha, who I got? Mahogany, who I got? Brownie, Indian, Rissa Rose. Because I want to know how the ladies feel about the like work romances. Because this is what happened with this brother. Work romance. He kind of a late bloomer. You know, he's getting his coaching stripes. The other white guy, that's the president. Let me meet you up for a second, Chris. He mad he didn't get the Celtics to the championship. He got them the game before the finals, which would be the Super Bowl of basketball for ladies that don't understand. So they had another white coach, Danny Ames, white guy. I ain't trying to be too racist, but he hired Brad Stevens, which was unheralded, and he ended up getting the team to a certain level. But Udoka come in and he got him to the next level. Only other level they could have did is won a championship. And the only thing the Celtics want to do is win a championship. They like the Lakers. So 2 games from the championship don't mean nothing. We lost in the championship don't mean nothing because they probably lost in the championship 20 times, but they won 17. And the Lakers got like 18 championships. So y'all see what it is. It's just some rich mother suckers. I got 18 championships. You only got 17. So they can drink and talk crap to the other one. So believe me, they want to win. And Udoka, they don't care if they got to use a black man or whoever they got to use. They want to win is the bottom line. So we up in
Yeah.
here. So how y'all feel about what's going on with this? And then I'm gonna go to Bootsy in a minute with the jeweler guy that Bootsy in a kerfuffle with that. So go ahead and speak on this Udoka a little more.
Um, there was a guy. There was a supervisor at my job, right? A black dude, older black dude, right? He had a nice, comfy position. You know what I'm saying? All of that, right? But he was trying to flirt with like this new white female, like secretary chick, and I guess it went on for like a little while or whatever. And then like one day, like I seen them packing the stuff up and leaving, and I was like, man, what the hell going on? So I'm asking people around. They like, man, pretty much he kind of like they gave him, and they kind of did him a solid because they was gonna fire him, but they gave him an option. They said, look, you could walk away with your dignity, or we can fire you and put all this stuff on you, whatever. So he kind of just left and he walked away, but I was like, man, I'm like, these dudes ain't gonna never learn, bro. Like, and shout out to Rissa Rose in the chat. She said, I never had one, but I wouldn't deal with anyone at my job. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just not, it's too risky. It's too risky. And then, like I say, not even just your money on the line of your career, whatever you're doing, but it's your reputation too. So, nah, that ain't the deal right there.
Okay, third. Appreciate that. Now I got Auntie, another corporate brother. Cause see, the brothers like me and Prince P, we out in the field. We don't really have nobody all on our helmet. So young men, just listen to this stream. You got to know where you at in the game on the chessboard of life. If you're a brother that don't want to deal with other people, get you a truck driving or an outside job. Auntie, have you seen all this like office politics with the women and things? You got the flow.
Absolutely. No, I've seen it all. I've dated women that I work with, and I don't really like to do it. It usually doesn't end well. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't end well. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, there are a lot of companies that got rules about fraternizing with coworkers and shit. Now it's usually
Wait, Auntie. Are you saying you can't? It's in your policy when you sign something that you can't have an office relationship. Is that against the?
No. I ain't never signed nothing to say that. But
Okay,
I seen things
go
when
ahead.
they say no fraternizing. What that means is like subordinates, people on a lower level than you. You really can't do nothing with them. And that just has to do with like harassment lawsuits and shit like that. But it still happens in corporate America all the time. That shit happens in the workplace all the time. And for the most part, usually don't nobody get fired over it. You know what I'm saying? It's something that if it becomes something where
It's a normal thing that goes on, but nobody talks about it, Auntie.
Yeah, like unless it's something that actually, you know what I'm saying, starts to mean something in the office, like somebody starting to get preferential treatment or a rumor starts or something like that, where it's starting to just fuck up the morale of the entire, office, company, department, whatever. Like that's when it's an issue, but it's usually something that they'll either handle in the house or sweep under the rug or just ignore it.
What they said, Coach Spolstra. Hey, y'all, I appreciate all of the cash apps today, y'all. I appreciate that. I'm glad we're having a good show. They say Coach Spo was dating all the cheerleaders, which would be his subordinates, but they knew they were cheerleaders, so they were dating up. Udoka had like a lot of things going on, and he a rookie coach, but the players liked him because he was a player coach. Okay, Danny Ainge would be like kind of old, like y'all talk about in this space, old dudes. Udoka is older, but he's still like kind of modern. And the
Yeah.
Jason Tatum's,
And he's an ex-player too. He's an ex-player
and he was
too,
with
so that helps.
Popovich. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Yeah. Not just the superstars. It was more of a team. Go ahead,
Yeah.
NT. Speak on it.
Yeah, no, like it's a different dynamic. It's definitely a different dynamic. But bro, this shit happens all the time, bro. I know people that done linked up at work, done got married, had kids, live happily ever after, or done linked up. You know what I'm saying? Got together, the shit they didn't live happily ever after, but still ain't nobody lose their damn job over it.
So we
One
only
of
hear
the
about the
reasons.
bad stuff, huh, Auntie? When
Say
when
what?
people get married, it's like, oh, Jim and John, Jim and Jill,
Yeah.
they got married. Oh, great work romance. But when people war, it's like, oh, you never should have did that.
Wait, Ism, let me speak to that real quick. Let me jump in on this. So,
Go ahead.
see, we living in a different time and era. See, back in the day, it used to be a time when people might have met their wife at their job or at college or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now, with the past, few, decades that we've had, and you got this Me Too shit, and this social justice warriorism crap, and just false accusations going around. Like now, that shit is just too risky and too tricky to even play around like this. So, like a lot of people nowadays, they not doing that. They mean they wives and stuff elsewhere.
So third, for my younger brothers, that's younger than us, we in our 30s, 40s, 50s in here. So for my 20-year-old brothers that's going in the corporate world, would you suggest they talk to people at their job or just leave it alone? Go ahead.
Me personally, I would say leave it alone. But if you're gonna do it, if you're still gonna do it and take that chance anyway, like I said, you better make sure that the person you're dealing with, that she's as like quiet about stuff as you are. And then two, I would say, what I'm saying, make sure if y'all do mess around or do some dirt, do it off of the company clock. And also, the last thing I'm gonna say is, whenever y'all do mess around with each other off company clock, the best advice I could give is don't do text messages, because if they subpoena your ass to go to court for this shit, they could always get them text messages. You maybe do a phone call or something like that, but don't do text messages, because that shit is too traceable. You know what I'm saying? But that would be my suggestion. But me personally, I wouldn't recommend it. Me personally.
Now come on, who giving you more game than this? That's why we got my screen is lit up like Kevin Samuels. I got colors in there. I got yellow, green, and blue. Right on. Now, Auntie, see, people get the corporate phone number, the corporate phone. To me, I would be like, act like I didn't know my woman, and then when I see her after work and meet her at home, be like, I walked by you and my Johnson was hard. I was thinking about it. Don't never let nobody that we was messing with each other, but they didn't know, but we was messing with each other. That would be like some freaky shit to me. Auntie.
No,
If
no,
we-
no. I was just gonna say that, like, okay, so I agree with Third, like on the outside looking in, but people still gonna link up anyway. So what I would suggest, like, look, for the dudes, if all you trying to smash, all you trying to do is smash, keep that shit out of work. Keep it out of work because that shit ain't gonna
Loosen up,
end good,
brothers.
bro.
Loosen up, brothers.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just like Third said, if y'all got a relationship, whatever, where it's like, okay, we gonna keep work and this shit separate. So y'all already communicating, we gonna keep work and whatever we got going on totally separate. Like at work, it's gonna be like we don't even know each other. I done seen in some cases people meet up, they get together, you wouldn't even know that shit. You know what I'm saying? You would think that they hated each other at work, but they really together behind the scenes, or you think they wouldn't even know each other. Those are usually the ones that work out, but you know what I'm saying? Those that's playing grab ass and touchy feely and shit on the clock, and they just kind of fucking up the atmosphere at work. It's not necessarily gonna work like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as this situation
They got
here goes,
cameras now, Auntie. You can't be all in the you know, that back in the days, you just might hit something in the damn what's that thing, the Xerox copier. Now you can't
Yeah.
be doing that no more, Auntie.
yeah, no, you definitely can't. It's just bad with the Me Too shit going on, and I mean, look, I'm gonna speak to the fellas on this one because let's just keep it real. It's a clear as day double standard. I know I pushed my own stream back to even talk about this shit because like some more shit came out. So when I get all of the logistics, I'll talk more about it. But as a man, you
what you talking about?
more.
The Udoka situation? You gonna speak on that on your channel?
Yeah,
Okay,
they said something about him. He got like a couple chicks pregnant or some shit like that. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying.
Damn, he raw dogging.
Yeah, bro, I heard it's like it's so much more.
Damn.
Than most people know.
That third,
So
you be raw dogging, nigga. You
I
niggas ain't
wanna,
better than Kobe. All you
I
niggas
want to
raw
find
dogging.
out like as many details as I can. You know what I'm saying? Before I really just come out there, just you know what I'm saying, talking out my ass on it. But I do know it's a clear double standard in the workplace. For the most part, as a black man, especially, you know what I'm saying, if you fucking your white boss's wife, it ain't gonna be a good look. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of women out there that got their cushy corporate jobs because of who they fuck. And it's a lot of niggas out there that lost their cushy corporate jobs because of who they fuck. Just keep that in mind.
Big fact. And you know what?
That's
You got it, Ism. You
That's
got
what
it.
I wanted, Auntie. I wanted somebody to come in here and explain that, a corporate brother that's really in that industry. He trying to tell you younger brothers, hey man, be careful what you're doing because we're doing this stream right now, but in the future, you brothers might need to listen to this. Go ahead, Third War.
No, I was about to say, so like right now at my job, I work first shift, right? So I work the early morning shift, but I didn't work all three shifts. I didn't work first, second, and third shift. And where the most dirt be going on and the most effort be going on is that third shift. And the reason why is because it be late at night, and it might be like one supervisor, like, posted up at night, like over the whole department, right? Or whatever department that people is in. But in the daytime, all the supervisors there, you be having like 3, 4 supervisors all on one shift, like in the daytime. But at nighttime, you might have like one. And really, as long as you get your work done, they don't be tripping about what you be doing. Like you could get your work done in half your shift and be, bullshitting and fucking around the rest of the shift, and they don't care. You know what I'm saying? But that's why all the dirt, because like motherfuckers will go up in their car, you know what I'm saying, in the parking lot, fuck around, and then you got certain places in the hospital where there might not be no cameras right there.
Hey, you sure know about a lot about this stuff.
Hey man, hey look, I'm responsible. I deliver all the medical supplies to each unit and into each area of the hospital. So I'm familiar with all the areas and the crevices and all of that. Now, I'm not saying that speaking from experience as far as
in the crevices, Third Ward. What are you talking about?
I was just saying, no, for real. I don't mess around like that.
He said he know about the areas, the crevices.
I don't do that. I'm just saying, I've been around the hospital. I've been around the hospital a bunch of times, but I will say though, like it's areas where, if people would definitely like they know the little areas where they can sneak off at where it ain't no cameras there and shit, and they know at nighttime ain't nobody there. So
got a chick bopping in the truck, man. Chick bopping in the
Prince
truck.
P, hello, Prince P. I know you got a
but
truck.
hold up, before you go to Prince P, Third, it's a hospital. It's always a bed around. It's always a
Yeah.
bed somewhere in that motherfucker.
Yeah, then you got
Niggas is having sex on the dead
Man.
beds.
It's always a bed in the
no,
crib.
not dead, but Ism, come on, you know they got empty, clean beds. You know all the beds ain't dead people on them. Come on, don't do that. You know, you got man. Look, I'm telling you, I done seen some. Look, I done seen some wild shit. I
Third
just don't
Ward
say
is
nothing
the
about it.
hospital version of Batman.
I just don't say nothing about it, bro.
Hold on,
I just mind my business.
Third Ward is right. Wait a minute. Night. What if Raven Knight say y'all be in the bathroom and shit, man? Y'all be doing restroom.
Shit,
Hey,
yeah.
look, Izzo, I'm telling y'all, I done seen some shit go down at the hospital. I just don't
He
say
got a
nothing.
white shirt on now. You know he lying.
I just don't say nothing about it, bro. I just keep my mouth shut and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
And T, how many bros? No, I ain't gonna ask you that. No. Don't
I'm
say
about to say
nothing.
I'm gonna plead the fifth. So go ahead.
Don't say nothing. I was like, no, let me not ask. I don't want to ask him that. But hey,
Yeah.
brothers, for the younger brothers, man, know what you're doing before you get yourself caught up with one of these chicks. But for my corporate brothers that's in here, they say you at least better date up. Don't date nobody on your level, so they'll be in trouble and not you, right?
Yeah. That's usually what the fraternizing means. It has to do with the higher ups dealing with the subordinates. That's usually what it is, dog, because the company can be at fault. You know what I'm saying? If there's any type of threat of extortion, coercion, harassment, any of that shit, man. You know?
Y'all better not let me in there. I'm be like, this woman was coercing. She was extorting me. I need $999,000.
Oh, nice Palace. You better get up out of there, bro. Get up out of there. Highlight Nice Palace comment is he telling on
but
himself.
don't even know what's up, man. Like a lot of the times, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the women, you know what I'm saying, they be choosing, dog. They be choosing heavy. And
Bruh, the
tell
main
you,
ones
dog,
be the nurses and the PCAs, bro. Them be the main. And like I said, they be married too. I be like, you know what's crazy?
Wait, players. These dudes, they red pill Lexington Steel. They MGTOW Mandingo. Tell them, and I want all y'all to go around. I'm going to go in the kitchen and give me some water. But what do you mean by choosing? Because they don't know what choosing signals. Don't wait for choosing signals. How do you know when a woman is choosing? My 3 players I got in here. Go ahead.
Usually they'll be in your face a lot, you know, one to like fraternize with you, like Auntie was saying, you know, one that's a whole small conversation, they'll be betting their eyes at you, smiling, giggling, and any little thing that you say, even if it ain't really that funny, you know, just that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's like, I guess, one example. Y'all got any more, Auntie?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say like that's basic shit. I'm gonna be real, like, bro, here's the main thing. They're gonna try to get you out after work.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to get you out after work to come out and you're gonna make it seem like, oh, it's just to get together, all of us gonna you know what I'm saying, go out after work, have a couple of drinks. That happens more often than anything.
Shout out to Don Gordito. He said they'll touch you. Yeah, I've had some try to like touch me. Yeah, I'd be like, hey, chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Like in my case, dog, I got a desk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? An office, dog. Bitch, come in my office or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Put the titties in my damn face. You know what I'm saying? Or call me to come to their desk, come outside or whatever. Oh, I don't know how to handle this or hook this up or whatever. I gotta sit like in your, you know what I'm saying, in your chair and get to your desk, and then you standing over me. You got your titties on the back of my head. You know? That's common shit.
Also, they might do the little sexual jokes and shit, try to bait you in a little, you know. But I stay away from that. I'm like, hell no. You know, shit like
Raven
that.
Knight know what I'm talking about though. That's usually that's the number one sign though, is that them after work get-togethers and shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to get you into that.
Oh yeah, giving you a back massage. Yep, I've seen that too. Yep. They'll just try to be like touchy feely with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Man, and some of them will just be real, dog. Like, yo, they'll tell you. Like, I had a chick one time tell me, look, I already got the hotel. You want to meet up with me later? Type shit, bro. They'll do that.
Man, look, bro, you know the cold part about it, like I was saying, bro, it'd be like a lot of them married nurses and PCAs and shit trying to hit on niggas that they know single and shit. And then the crazy part, I had some that hit on me. And meanwhile, they husband work in the hospital now. They work in a different department. So that's why they feel so bold and to be able to do that shit and not get caught. But it's like, bitches, you crazy? Like, I know your fucking husband. Like, I actually see this nigga on a daily basis delivering him shit and shit like that. And you want me to mess around with you? Like, you must be out your motherfucking mind. Like, hell nah. You ain't finna
Try to
get me
put a
caught up.
man, yeah, caught you, get you caught up in the cross. Shit, that
But
puts a
see, that's
nigga on
for
his job.
only nigga that gonna get caught up in the cross is a nigga that, you know, that fall for that shit, you know, and really that get like ruled by his dick and shit, you know, pause. But you know, I'm not ruled by that. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I look at women and be like, damn, she look good. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not finna jeopardize my bag for that shit. Hell no. Nah.
Yeah, don't make your dick turn you into a slave, boy. That's what man told me a long time ago.
Nah,
Don't let
hey,
your
bro,
dick.
I've seen it, and hey, bro, I've been fortunate too, just dealing with women at work. Like that shit could have got out of hand, but luckily, you know what I'm saying, it didn't. You know what I'm saying? Either in some cases, I might have just either moved on, switched departments or whatever, or the shit was just on the low. But if she wanted to make like a big deal out of some shit, I would have probably lost my job, or both of us would have lost our job over some shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit could have happened a few times. So, fellas, be careful. Ladies, be
Yeah,
careful too. Control y'all urges, because that's what I know. A lot of women tried to say that. Oh, you need to keep your dick in your pants. Hey, ladies, you know, y'all might want to relax on some shit too.
yeah.
I had a chick, come up behind me when I was like going up on the floor delivering some shit. She passed by me like I guess she was behind me. She just like passed by me. I guess she must have smelled like my cologne on my neck and shit. She was like, "Damn, you smell good." And then, like she like bit her lip, and I'm like, "The fuck?" I'm like, "Man," I'm like, "Let me get away from her for she ended up getting me in trouble on some shit." Like, hell nah.
Yeah, well, you had to fuck on her real good.
Bro, I had that shit
Nah.
happen before, bro. It was a chick that I was working with, bro, and she was all over. Like it was to the point where that bitch was bringing me damn, you know what I'm saying, Hallmark cards in the morning and shit, and donuts and shit, and just leave that shit at my desk, and I wouldn't get that bitch the time of day because something just wasn't right. Like I was like, the bitch too damn thirsty. A couple weeks later, that bitch ended up losing her job because she got caught fucking some dude in the bathroom at the job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, look, them doctors be getting it in too. It ain't just the nurses. Matter of fact, the doctors be popping the nurses. You know what I'm saying? Especially the young ones that look good and they body tight and shit. Like them doctors be popping the nurses. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know, but like I said, I don't know. Like I said, don't let you come up in there with a fresh cut, smelling good, all that, man. Look, they
Hey
be
man, on
choosing
the
like a
story,
mother.
You know what's
on
up.
the
All you gotta
story,
do is be the new
on the
dude.
on the
You
stories
be
that
the
this
new
Yep.
truck
dude.
driver has is just going into the pilots and going into the TAs, macking on the cashier bitches. I mean, that's on the stories that the truckers got. I don't fucking need 20 of them. So I'm not in y'all because I don't do with the corporate world, you know. But hey, that's the closest to corporate I can get is being in the truck stop macking on the waitresses and the chicks in there having a good time. Oh yeah. So, but
But
yeah, I
yeah,
ain't
the
never heard.
hospital, bro, be going down, bro. Real talk.
Oh
That should
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
But
telling you, bro.
I think a dude like Udoka probably thought he was above that shit because the nigga was
Yeah.
making, what's he making, like $10 million a year or some shit like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and wasn't he? I don't know if he. I don't think he was the first black coach. Cause I know, didn't
No, Casey Jones used to coach them in the
yeah,
eight.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
Bill
and
Russell,
I think
Bill
Bill
Russell was
Russell,
the
yeah, he
first
used to
black
coach
coach.
them, but
Yeah.
he's the first black coach in probably forever. You know what I'm saying?
and
So
Doc
you
Rivers,
know,
last
Yeah,
so
time he was a
Doc
pilot
Rivers.
for
I
him.
mean, put
yeah,
it like, bro, the Celtics ain't won a championship with a white coach since Red Auerbach, I believe.
yeah, yeah, and
Right.
we all know that Boston. You know the thing about Boston is they say they known for being hella racist to black players and shit like
Yeah,
that.
they are.
So my thing is this: okay, if they want to suspend Adoka, okay, I get that, but just they talking about his job may be on the line, like, and definitely I don't agree with that, bro. Like, okay, yeah, he got some side pussy, okay, that yeah, I get it. It ain't a good look for him or Neil Long's situation or just the organization, but it's like, bro, okay, like, is it worth it? This man losing his whole job, especially when he got y'all to the NBA Finals, like his first year there. Come on, bro, that ain't what's up, bro.
Hey, but third, I
Man,
felt the
but that's
same
just
way.
a
I
Boston
felt the
Celtics. They don't
same
care
way,
about
dog.
that.
But then now they telling me it's like way more to it, dog. Like he knocked a couple chicks up. This has been some ongoing shit.
Man,
Warn the
Yeah,
motherfucker about it.
the
Like, this is shit
last
that I'm
part
just
of it.
hearing about in the last 24 hours.
See, you see, this is news to me because I didn't hear nothing about that. But I sure
It's
want
all
to.
brand new. That's
I
why I ain't
sure
saying
want to
nothing
know.
about it, dog. And trust me,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say
appreciate you,
much more
Twin.
about it
What they really saying,
until I get the rest of the
third
info. Because
ward,
I felt the
what they
same way. I'm
really
like, bro,
saying,
what the hell is the big deal, bro?
yeah,
Y'all trying to really fuck this man up over some side shit, and the chick said she was down with it too. Like that shit is crazy, dog. And where's her punishment? You know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
she worked for the same
right,
company he do.
right,
So,
right.
and she do the same
Because
thing he do.
she's the wife of the VP, she's not gonna get
No,
punished.
but they
Now,
said it's another chick in there, ex WNBA player that ain't even married, and she said like, look, man, this shit was consensual. I was, you know what I'm saying? We was in this shit together.
I mean,
So,
it's a
but they
game
and
saying
changer.
it's
T,
more
it
to the
goes back to
Game
what
story
I
than just
said.
that.
It goes back
game
to what I
changer.
said earlier. It don't matter. It don't matter if it's consensual. If the damn organization find out about the shit, and if they feel like it's a detriment to their image and all of that shit, and they public persona, then that shit don't matter, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, they gonna make the shots, and that's why they made it. The Celtics said it was a Celtics problem. They didn't make it a whole NBA issue. You know what I'm saying? So they
Yeah,
dealing with the shit personally
yeah.
themselves.
So that's what I see on it. Third, I see it looks like because there's so much more shit involved, it looked like the whole organization trying to cover their ass because the whole
Yeah.
organization about to get Me Too. Now that I'm
Mhm.
hearing, what I'm saying, more information, it looked like the whole organization about to get Me Too. So they
Yeah,
just covering their own ass.
yeah. They know they got to settle. They know they got to settle with
Yeah.
the bitch, man. Yeah, they got to settle
Mhm.
with the bitch. That's why they went on. So hold on, let me put this game down. That's why they suspended Udoka. You know what I'm saying? So he don't get no money. So they can take the money they supposed to pay him. So slide the bitch the cash to get this shit on out the way. I'm gonna say this though. If Udoka was smart, he would just gone and resign and leave the class. You're not submitting me and holding my rights up because if they suspend you, you ain't never getting that money. And if it is a guideline on that motherfucker, by law, they're going to pull an old school Al Davis and fire you with just cause, and then you're going to have to go to court and try to get some money out of him through the court system. And then he probably ain't gonna want to do that because he gonna want to still want to be an NBA coach. So Boston could have stayed out of this whole ass shit. Just fired the motherfucker, and everybody been in the speculation business. You know what I'm saying? Been in speculation nation trying to figure out why in the hell they fired the nigga. But we already know why they fired the nigga. He over there fucking with the white bitches, fucking with the elbow, fucking with the white man, the chief executive
But is he
elbow hoe.
actually a nigga? He's a Nigerian nigga. Never trust a Nigerian nigga. They a scammer. They gonna get you. Never trust
Yeah.
a Nigerian Michael Blackson nigga. They not ADOS. They are not a nigga. I don't never
No
remember my people.
niggas.
My
Niggas.
people. My great granddad had a piano in the living room. I don't know nobody that said they was a slave. My great grandma said she wasn't a slave. She said her father was a teacher, and we had a piano in our living room. I know I'm light skinned. Maybe I'm white. Call me what you want. But I don't remember slaves on one side of my family. So I'm native, nigga.
I don't know nothing about no slaves on my side of the family. They ain't never met not one.
Hey,
But
all
yeah,
I'm gonna say
as far
is,
as the long shit goes, before you go third, as far as that shit goes, that chick ain't special. Okay? She can get cheated on just like any other chick get fucking cheated on, bro. She ain't special. Yeah, she
Neil
look good and shit like
got
that.
that wop. She got the knot. She got the knot.
I'm just saying, man. Hey, that shit obviously don't matter, dog. Like I'm just saying, bro. She can get cheated on just like any other chick can get cheated on. Not to
Halle
say
Berry got cheated on in her
that's what I'm
prime,
saying,
nigga.
dog.
Hold on, let's get it right. Neil Long got
Halle
cheated
Berry
on,
got
bitch
cheated on too,
cheated
and
on
she
in
was the
her,
finest
yeah.
bitch in the world.
Bro,
Go ahead.
Beyonce got
cheated
cheated
on
on, man.
Beyonce got cheated on, nigga. Beyonce got cheated
That
on.
just ain't shit.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Yep.
These chicks ain't spent like I don't understand.
Hell no.
They didn't
Where you
what's
at,
his name?
Tony?
Michael B. Jordan just got fucking dumped or whatever. So if y'all think that chick dumped Michael B. Jordan so she could sit in her bed by herself and play with a fucking rose, y'all crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? She had other dudes on deck, so that nigga got cheated on too.
Hey, let's
Straight up.
not forget, Melo done stepped out and had like a couple babies on Lala. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
What
that
should a young man
valedictorian
do?
and that valedictorian made Lala look like trash.
So
Get out
what
of
should
here.
a man? So what should a man do? Tell a woman, like Mahogany say, let the woman know that you're gonna have other women. So maybe this, the thing they got on that TLC channel when they got the sister wives. So you tell the women what you gonna do. Like I tell y'all, have some macking in your game, but y'all don't want to listen to me. That stuff is old. But tell a woman the truth. Look, I'm gonna have me 3 wives or whatever. Instead of trying to get that dime, a 10 is a woman that attends to your business. Why not get you 3 sevens, 21 paper?
But here's the deal. So look,
21.
Ime
That's all I
Udoka
gotta
is
say.
an
Always.
ex
Game
NBA
is
player
dead.
anyway.
It's-
Before
it
he
doesn't
gets to
exist.
Nia Long, that motherfucker got a trail of bodies anyway. So she already know what that nigga's on, and I'm pretty sure she know that he was fucking around with all these chicks, bro. If you really into your partner, you gotta know something else going on.
Let's see.
Like
Is
you
in the
got to
back.
know that shit.
I'm about to catch a body. Let's see.
Well, shout out to Let's See, but let me say this real quick. So let's just say, let's just play hypothetical, right? Let's say Nia Long didn't know that she would get cheated on, whatever. Well, by the Celtics putting him on blast like that, not only is he, out here looking bad to the public and, damn near his job look like it's about to, be in jeopardy, but now this thing got to go on to that every night and bitching and complaining and shit. So I mean, like, yeah, he just in a bad position. He fucked
And
all the way
all
around
the
right now.
friends is them old bros like Vivica about
Yeah.
So that make the JJ dry up. I want a broad hot. Like, ooh, you the
Hey, man.
NBA Celtics coach. Ooh, her shit hot night. I might give you some, but you was doing wrong. The JJ ain't gonna be as wet.
Man, he just
Yeah,
gotta
he gonna have to go
be
back home.
hey,
He gonna have
and
to go home every
Doka
night to
is
her
gonna
complaining and
fuck.
shit.
And Doka, first of all, they just partners. Let's be real. They just co-parenting. That's all Ndoka and Neil Long doing. They
Maybe you
ain't
right,
doing no
Prince
real
P. Maybe
motherfucker.
they was
They
keeping
ain't
that on
doing
the
it.
low. Maybe they ain't been
Yeah,
together in the last 3
no,
years,
they
y'all. Last
That's
1
what I
year.
was
they
telling
got
people. I'm like, man, for all y'all be knowing, like people don't understand the dynamics in the relationship. Like,
they
okay,
don't
even
know.
with the Dell and Sonya Curry and shit. Everybody think that shit peachy, bro. They was together for 31 years. They probably been sleeping in separate rooms for the last 2-3 years.
They
Bro,
went
she was fucking. Bro, she was
they
fucking.
went to the game with the
She
other
was fucking the
person.
white. She was
Hey,
fucking the white man for
Yeah,
she
She was
fucked the
fucking
white
that
man,
white
and then
bro,
he
man.
she
went
was
to the
fucking.
game with her wife. Maybe they swingers. What about
But
that?
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Nah,
you
that
know,
might
man,
be, but
maybe
she
you
was
know
fucking.
what's
Hold
going
on,
on
y'all.
in
She
that
was fucking.
relationship, dog.
She was fucking the same, like they all three of them, the white dude, Sonya Curry and Dale Curry, they went to the same college, and I guess it was a dude because he played on the basketball team, but it was a white dude on the football team, and I think he even played in the NFL for a little bit. But she was fucking on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And then they
I think
swapped
she might have
out.
been fucking with him the whole time. Third.
Yeah, no, I agree. And then, but see, you know what's so petty about that situation? He's showing up to the game with the mama, and then Dad Dale Curry showing up to the game with his ex-wife. So it's like they swapped each other's,
Right. But
spouses
Yeah,
out of shit. I'm like,
but
damn.
Yeah,
third,
they getting
women
swap
women
wife
don't
swap.
want to cheat with everybody else. Okay, so Curry's father was out, like y'all say, 100 days out the year, 150 days out the year. He playing basketball. She probably said, "Well, you mess with all the women out there, just don't bring it home, and I'm gonna mess with old
yeah,
defensive tackle, New England Patriots, because a woman want to get her one, Johnson that she know, and she probably messed with him ever since college,
Yep.
you know, and she messed with him when you on the off season, and when you come home, we
Yeah.
go back playing this little charade for our
Yeah, she got
kids.
a
Hey,
stunt dick.
it,
Yeah, they
it,
call
it,
it a
it got
stunt
our
dick.
it got our kid in the NBA,
No
and he
homo.
probably the best ever, and he might be a billionaire. So what's the problem?
yeah. That's what I'm
Man.
saying. I mean, look, you never know. Sometimes people just grow up, they grow apart. You know what I'm saying? They get together when they're young, they get a little older, like, fuck that, man. I ain't doing this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the hell is going on with Nia Long
I'm glad they didn't, Nancy, because that would have
Udoka.
made Curry jump shot look off. That jump shot is wet. They did some
Bro,
charades.
I'll be real though. I don't think there's a goddamn thing you can do about the wetness on this shit, bro. Like real
That
shit,
jumper,
dog.
that jumper is
Like,
wet.
Hey, but
You
you know
gotta hear
what though?
Nancy. When a woman left me in 10th grade and she rode off with another nigga, and I had to learn quote unquote red pill, but I was like, I thought that was just me being a man. And that woman rode off with that other man. He was like 1 year out of high school. He's like 20. Came up there and picked my bitch up and rode off. He had a helmet for my bitch. Then I was averaging like 10 points a game. I started averaging 4. Coach was like, "What's wrong with you, Ism?" I was like, I was fucked up. So it helps when your parents are together, man. Your mental game is something in basketball. The mental game in basketball is very important because a nigga could talk to you and get you out your game. Prince P, you ain't shit, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. And the nigga had you shooting air balls. So your mental game is very important in hoops. Go ahead, fellas.
Now that you know what that's true. You ain't lying about that because I remember I think it was like my junior year. Yeah, my junior year of high school. I was on the back. We had a home game, and I remember like you know how usually the way it goes. Usually JV play first, and
Yeah.
then it's the girls. Then I think the
I'm about
last
to say
team is like
sometimes the
varsity,
girls
right?
will play too,
Yeah,
depending on their schedule. Yeah.
yeah. So we got time in between while the JV and the girls is playing. So we left off premises, go get some food or something. And I think I went at the time. This little chick I was dating or whatever. I wanted to go see her. We were chilling, and then somehow, some way, we ended up getting like into an argument or some shit. And it's like maybe like an hour before. So I'm arguing back and forth with her shit. And I'm like, man, what the hell? So I leave, go to the game, man. Like Ism say, man, my mental wasn't in the game, bro. I was missing shots that I normally make and shit like that. And then I was like, you know what? Never again will I do that right before a game. I'm like, you know what? I might just catch her ass after the game because ain't no way in hell she gonna get me off my game. That was like the one time that shit caught me off guard. You know what I'm saying? But ever since then, I was like, hell no. So isn't right. Like your mental got to be in it because if it's not, like it's gonna show in your game. So you ain't lying.
Yeah, but
And
you joke is like, fuck that. I ain't got to play no more,
yeah,
so I fuck all these hoes. Fuck
He
it.
just coaching.
yeah.
Yeah, all he doing
And
is
you know
watching
what?
film.
You know what? I'm gonna say this too. Like this ain't me trying to slight Sonya or whatever. But if you notice, like not only do they do the little wife swap, but I've seen times where they'll be at the game, like, watching his son play. And he's sitting like next to some young little hot thing. And they be like flirting with Dale and shit. They be like trying to get at him and stuff. Like, I remember one time he was sitting next to two young things and they were taking pictures with him and they were saying that he left the game with like two of them, two young things. You know what I'm saying? But when you see
And they're
Sonya though,
doing
she
what
be
he's
with
supposed
the
to do.
no, I ain't
Yeah.
saying he's not supposed to. I'm just saying, like, I ain't seen Sonya. I ain't seen no young dude pull up on Sonya. It mostly be them older guys. You know what I'm saying? Like her age or
But the
older.
thing is, hey, young dudes be up in Sonya's DMs because she fine. But that's the thing that a lot of people don't notice, and you're gonna hear this shit from a lot of women, especially they like, damn, well, so Sonya was fine. Why he dealing with these other chicks? Like, bro, you don't know the dynamics of that damn relationship. Plus, after 30 years, it don't matter how damn fine this chick is. She ain't a chick ain't gonna be as fine 30 years later. I
Hell
don't give a
no.
damn how fine she was now.
Ain't no
Hey,
pussy
here's them.
like new pussy. Let's get it right.
Straight
Ain't
up.
no pussy like new pussy.
Hey,
Hey,
I don't
People
know if
think
y'all
that
remember
the
this.
dude, no, they be thinking
damn near
dudes will
50.
step out on their
Damn
woman
near
because of looks.
50.
Hell nah, niggas
And he
step
go,
out on their woman
man, get
because
out,
they dick got
man.
hard and the other chick was about
Thank
it. It ain't
Hey,
really
I don't
no
know if
deeper
y'all
than
remember
that.
this,
you.
but
It's
y'all,
luck.
y'all remember when the Lakers,
It's a
y'all
luck
remember when the
game.
Lakers had like what's the dude name they call him Swaggy P? I forgot the nigga
Fuck.
real name.
Oh, you talking about Nick Young?
Yeah, Nick Young. Remember when like
Oh,
that
yeah.
squad, that Lakers squad, right?
Swaggy
I
P.
forgot, but
Oh yeah, with the
yeah,
My
Iggy shit.
Swaggy P.
but
Nah,
there's a it's a
hey,
video.
well,
Hold
one
on, bro.
time,
It's a video. It's a video on YouTube. There was some chick that one of them dudes. I can't remember if it was Swaggy P. One of them dudes on that particular Lakers team. I guess he had ghosted the chick that he had met, right? And she was trying to get at him, but he wouldn't answer her call. This chick came to the game, and do you know she tried to actually like walk on the court and try to get this nigga attention, and they hurried up. Security came and grabbed her ass up out of there. They had to like stop the game and everything. I gotta find that clip, but it's on YouTube though. I like,
Oh,
man, this
yeah.
shit crazy.
Man, them
bro.
bitches,
And
Allen
also, I
Iverson
want
was
to go to what
playing.
Islam was saying earlier. Now, if Spoelstra had got caught with some of the dancers, that shit is against the rules. All the NBA players, coaches, and even the dancers know that shit. That's against the rules for both their professions. The dancers can't
Yeah,
fuck with
but
nobody related to the team, and the team members know they can't fuck with the dancers.
you remember about the
Hey, but you know
Washington
what?
Redskins?
And that
You
go for
remember the
all the
Washington
NBA teams.
Redskins?
Wait, what'd you
That
say,
nigga
Peter?
used to
What'd you say?
say the Washington Redskin on him. Yeah, he was, yeah. So what he did was doing, he knew he couldn't have the motherfuckers fraternizing in Landover, Maryland, in the DC area. So what Daniel Snyder did was send cheerleaders to motherfucking the Caribbean. And then all the boosters, you know what I'm saying, or the super tricks will go down there and fuck on them. Yeah, Daniel Snyder was over there doing some
Yeah,
escorting.
same way they did with what is that the motherfucking Playboy Mansion. Come on, man. The Playboy girl. So
But
Yeah.
they knew they were lower level, so they were coming up by meeting these men for 30, 40,000. Money wasn't a problem. They dated some of the finest, baddest bitches. Money ain't a problem. So we date the
But I got a
bad
question for y'all though. I got a question.
bitches.
So it's wrong. It's wrong for Udoka to mess with the vice president's wife or whatever, right? But it's okay for Phil Jackson for years to fuck with Jenny.
He looked like
Hey,
you.
for
That's why
years.
he's a light skinned man. They
Stop
don't
it.
want
Stop
a nigga.
Stop it,
They don't want
Columbia.
a nigga. They don't want a black
No,
man
no,
to be a
Columbia
black
Chris,
no,
man.
no, but
you
I'm saying
stop. You were talking
no.
They
about
don't want that.
talking about Tightwad Boston versus Jerry Buss. Did you
They
watch
don't
Winning
want.
Time?
No. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying
Patriots
it's still the
got
same
caught.
shit. It's
The
still
Patriots only got
No,
caught buying pussy, and they
it's the
didn't say
same
nothing about him.
shit,
He got
but
consensual
yeah.
sex,
it
and they
depends
mad at
on the
him.
owner. It depends on the owner, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's
It
true.
depends.
But they
It
both
depends
is
on
in
that
Boston.
But
person.
how many
The other owner
how
got
many years
caught
Phil
getting
been
hand
knocking off
jobs.
Genie? How many years
Bro,
Phil
he,
been
he
knocking
was
off
Jerry
Genie?
Buss
he
didn't
was
give
gutting
a
Genie
damn.
for a while, bro. He was gutting that
But
bitch for a while.
Jerry
Genie's a ran through. Yeah,
didn't
they've been gutting Genie for a long
care.
time. Niggas ain't even tripping on Genie no more.
Nobody
And
They
look,
care.
said
I heard Genie
Magic,
fucking
Kobe.
around with
LeBron
some of
might
the
have got
players.
Genie.
she was fucking with
They
Magic.
say no, they say
Yeah,
Kyle Kuzma. They say Kyle Kuzma was busting down Genie
That's
bro.
when
why
They
he
they
was
said
say
there.
everybody. That's what I'm saying. Like a chick like
Mm.
Jeannie Buss, bro. Believe it or not, when you hit that level, that billionaire status level, and shit,
Wait
even
a
in
She a
minute.
sex
government or
kid.
Wait a
whatever,
She a
minute.
sex kid,
Wait,
bro.
wait.
Magic was fucking her.
Wait. Auntie, what's her name? Genie what?
Jeannie Buss.
But damn. Nigga, I don't know why motherfuckers took it
Y'all
up.
ain't shit, boy. You ain't shit.
Nah, but once you hit that billionaire
You ain't shit.
status,
You
like
ain't shit.
what a lot of folks need to understand is this is the way deals get done. Like a lot of times deals already be made, but that's how they consummate deals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, Trump will send in Ivanka. Fucking Bush would send in Condoleezza Rice.
Come on, man.
Shit
Come
like
on,
that.
man.
And Jerry Buss would send in Jeannie Buss to
Same
get that
shit.
deal done. And real
Same
shit,
shit.
the
And
word
then
on
what
the street
y'all
is
think
that
about
was
this?
how they got Phil Jackson to keep coming back to coach the damn Lakers.
Come on, man. And then
Was with Jeannie
Phil,
Buss.
and then that was
You know what
Phil's
I'm
bitch
saying?
for about 10 years.
So
That
she
right on,
was like
Auntie.
a closer. I'm just
That was
saying, like
yeah,
that's what
She
they.
was a
I'm just
closer.
saying, bro. Y'all
yeah.
seen that shit on the
I
episode
seen
of
you,
Empire,
I
bro?
seen
That's
you
the
and
way
my
they do
daughter,
business.
nigga.
The
Make the
MK
deal happen.
sex
We
kid.
want Shaq. We want Kobe.
I'm just saying,
We
bro.
want.
That's the way them rich ass motherfuckers do business, bro.
We don't even know it, Ant. You right.
Jerry
But
Buss
what y'all
didn't give
think
a
about
fuck.
this? What about these two people right here? I'm about to bring them to the stage. We got one brother. He's very influential. He's definitely Southern twang. We got another woman. She's got a beautiful face. A lot of hold on, I'm gonna mute you up. I got a background though. She's had a lot of things go right in her life, but now she's up against it. So Southern twang and Hollywood's finest. How y'all think this gonna go? Check. Yeah.
Man, look.
Oh shit! Don't you get quiet now, niggas. Tell me. Bootsy said he gonna pay. I told y'all, dark skin, light skin. He gonna pay Tiffany Haddish. She can come work for him. Why she ain't got no jobs right now? What?
I wouldn't pay that whole shit. Go ahead.
That's what
Yeah.
Bootsy just said. He gonna pay Tiffany about $100,000 a year to come work for him. He wants some of that light skin for JJ. Tell me
Hey,
about
look,
it.
she should be thanking God that she got out of that little case, her and that Ari Spears nigga. Like, you
Bootsy
know,
say, "Well, I got you, baby. Come on over here."
Yeah, I
We can
never
make
got privy to
movies.
that. Yeah, update me on how that went down because I never caught that one. I saw it, but I didn't get it. What happened on that?
Well, Bootsy say he gonna pay her $100,000 a year. She got to come over there and rock with him. Dark skin,
Hey,
light skin.
hey, you gotta play that Boozy soundbite, isn't it? Come on, man.
No, he said he won't tip it for $100,000.
$100,000, man. He said he can't pay her. He said he gonna pay her 100 racks. I'm telling you what he said.
Tipping it for $100,000.
Hey, he ain't paying her. Hey, he paying her to work, just not that type of work. We already know what he paying her for.
Hello.
Man, he gonna fire that week. How much you want to bet?
Come on, man.
She might got that buckling though. She might got that buckling, Auntie. You might got to keep her around.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a fan of Tiffany Haddish at all, but I believe she a freak though. I believe that. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Well, I mean, how the hell is a chick with her
So-
talent level? If y'all think she got a high talent level, that's whatever. That's
I
perspective.
don't think she's funny at all. But that's just
I mean,
me.
we all know that, man. Bitch ain't got no damn
Cheering.
talent. That's my opinion, though. But either way, how does a chick with her talent level make it where she at
Come
now
on,
without
man.
doing some
She gotta
favors?
be a
Come
thug.
on,
She might be a thug. She should thug
come
though.
on, bro.
She should thug though.
Ain't no way in hell, bro, that a chick like her gonna make it in
Come on,
Hollywood,
man.
get her own movies and all that shit, bro, and she ain't did some favors, dog.
Izzo killing me with this soundbite, bro.
No, auntie. We
Hey,
already
well,
know that.
Bootsy say he
Chicken
gonna pay
headed to get down.
$100,000 a year to come rock with him. I'm just saying, you know,
I'm
dark skin, light skin. I'm just saying, colorism.
show for your pussy for
Come on
$1,000.
now, dog. Come
Show me your
on,
pussy
man.
for $1,000. Boy, Bootsy tripping, boy. Bootsy making some money, boy, on them shows, boy. He say he make about $2-3 million a show. So yeah, he got it, huh?
Man, that nigga Boosie be getting wild on IG, bro.
Because y'all pay
I
Tiffany
know.
Haddish to come work for you, man.
Hell
Tiffany
no.
Haddish.
I'm not paying her. Come work for me. Nope.
I wouldn't pay that bitch to do shit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
That's a
man.
worthless ass chick, bro. Yeah.
She should
What
have
the fuck
stayed
can
with
she really do
Common.
for you, bro?
She should have
Well,
stayed with
she can give you
Common.
a Bootsy fade. She can service. She can service your 18, 19-year-old son. It's legal. He trying to get his campaign.